Give it up for Daniel Arison, please, ladies and gentlemen, man. Thanks for popping into the studio. Thanks for hanging, bro.
Thank you
This
so
is kind of
much,
cool. We
yeah.
last had a chance to hang at our iHeartRadio Music Awards, which was not too long ago. To be in a room with so many creatives, so many stars, you're a part of that. Your story is there. Thank you for joining us. But also, what does it mean as your star, is starting to shine even brighter now?
I mean, that night was amazing, and I mean, it was my first red
Was that your
carpet.
first carpet?
Yeah, so
Bro!
it was a huge deal for me. Yeah, I loved it. It was such a good night.
Dude, well, way to go. Congratulations. You nailed it. You know what I'm saying? Let's dial back a little bit for those who are starting to become familiar with you as a songwriter, as a producer, as all the things that are creative. Where did it start for you? When did you start to get the itch to where you knew that music was going to be your life's passion?
I mean, I feel like I think most of my life I've kind of, I've done art.
Yeah.
Since I can remember myself, even before like going to like art school and doing like theater and stuff like that. At first I thought I'm gonna be an actor.
Yeah.
So
I read that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Music just kept like bringing me back in. So.
Yeah. How fun is it to? Well, I mean, knowing that the actor role or actor, kind of energy was in your heart, but that's playing roles. That's putting, somebody else's stories into yours.
Yeah.
But you get to flip it and you get to tell your own stories. What does that mean as a creative to be able to dive in and to be really introspective and vulnerable and tell your own stories?
It's special. I mean, it takes time to get used to kind of writing so vulnerably and just like putting your diary to everybody to read, So it gets time to get used to it. But I mean, I also do kind of the acting in my music video.
Yeah.
So I'm,
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, I do both.
Best of both worlds, bro. Let's talk about the vulnerability. Let's talk about the fact that anyone who knows you as a writer and is listening not only just to this EP but your other songs, it's very true to self. And how intentional was that for you to be able to create and stay dialed in to making sure that it was you writing your diary pages and then turning those into songs?
I mean, first of all, I'm very, very literal with my songs. So once I go through something, I immediately write it down.
Yeah.
Usually it comes like as a title. So selfish, for example, just came to me as like,
Just
maybe
that
I'm
word.
selfish.
Boom.
Yeah, that came to me and I was like, that's interesting. I started to Google like maybe did someone write maybe I'm selfish? It's like kind of research that. But I kept it really true to me and the situation. And I feel like every session that I do, if it doesn't come really from within and it doesn't, give me the...
it doesn't give you that feeling, the willies. I don't know what that is, but
I won't do that.
You can't do it. Just stop right there. Yeah. So, I mean, like, what parts of you and what parts of your story and who Daniel is, are off limits? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, is it your diet? Like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to write a song about like gluten-free milkshakes. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Like, is that true
would be
to
a good
you?
One.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, maybe I'll find out. I don't know.
There are no. I mean, you're willing to go there, and I would also imagine it's pretty therapeutic, man, to be able to write these stories and to get them out, then to let the rest of the world find their own connection.
I mean, it's kind of scary sometimes, but it's therapeutic, and it feels good to say it out loud.
Yes.
And just deal with it.
For sure. And let's get into everyone. You can just go ahead and Google it. I don't want to ask the question that everyone's asked, the story of selfish.
Ask it.
But okay, it started, or maybe let me see. You tell me if I do a good job telling this story about selfish. It was about your best friend at the time, he came in and was just like upset about something. You don't even remember what it was about.
No, I mean,
and then he just was like telling you you're a bad friend, you're not listening to him. Am I nailing it so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
almost. Yeah.
I'm helping you out. Okay. And then you thought, I'm saying, go for it. Explain this story, selfish, and how you were able to turn this energy around to being reflective and self.
I mean, you started on the spot. I mean, so it's based on one of my best friends, and one day this friend just came, sat me down, and told me what a bad friend I am. That I never call him, I never come by his house.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I was like, he yelled at me for 2 hours. So it was like such a shocking moment. I was very defensive. I denied everything.
Yeah.
And only a few days later, when I had some time to reflect, I was like, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm selfish.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how the whole song came to be. I sat down with my producer and co-writer and just told him the exact same story.
And just let it out there, man. What was that weight off of your shoulder? What did that feel like when you were able to really tap into that and understand? And it's hard to, look yourself in the mirror and say, damn, maybe I am being kind of selfish about this.
I gotta say that it was really liberating.
Got it. Love to hear that.
Because once you look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? That's who I am at the moment. Like, whew. It's just easy.
You're no longer pretending.
I know who I am. I know what,
There we go. What about the music video and the fact that you're sitting, you know what I'm saying, in empty swimming pools and you got little guys, riding around on bikes and doing all. What about the music video was special to bring together to tell the story?
Very much. I mean, like I said, I'm a literal guy and I'm very cinematic about both my music, but also in the music video. So I think it comes hand in hand when I tell a story that is so literal. I want to show it.
Yes.
Alongside with the lyrics. So yeah, it was really, really natural. I had the best chemistry with the director, and yeah.
Yo, and that's one thing that I love to talk about, is especially artists who are forward facing. They are, one artist, but the team and having that connection with the directors of the music video, the producer friends, the co-writers.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you? And who are some of those people in your team that really help you amplify your sound and tell your stories?
I mean, every single person that I work with, I gotta love the people that I work with.
Hell yeah.
And if I love someone, we have great chemistry. Most likely we'll, work for hopefully years,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not that guy that want to change, the team every month or so.
No.
So I think the best thing you can do is kind of find people that kind of complete you. You find yourself and others kind of.
For sure. Oh, man, that's beautiful to hear. Like, people that completely, people who you trust and who trust your vision.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, because it's really difficult to build that overnight or change over a team, when you have that connectivity to where someone can finish your sentence.
Yeah.
Someone could, visually go into your brain and know that's what he's saying with that lyric. How can I help him amplify that? Yeah. That as a creative, you have the best, the best squad around you right now to help you get there, dude. So, good on you to find some good ass people, man, for sure. Hey, nostalgia really hurts. It does sometimes.
It does.
The EP.
It really
why?
does.
Why this title?
I mean, first of all, it's a lyric that I came up on one of the songs, High School, and it's just a feeling that I had for as long as I can remember myself. It's like you grow up, things change, people walk out of your life, or even just remembering high school, reminiscing. So it's like the feeling of nostalgia. Sometimes it physically hurts.
It does. It's very emotional.
Yeah.
Wow. What were some of those high notes, some of those amazing feelings of nostalgia when you were in high school? Are there
question.
any?
I don't know. I mean, it could be everything. It's just hanging out with my friends. You know?
Where was
it
that place?
It could be simple as that.
Simple as that. The video games that we used to play. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Who, was the good basketball player or the person who taught you how to ollie on a skateboard? Somebody who, man, I'm trying to think about, like, a friend of mine. They told me this awesome. I'll share it with you. It's my buddy Juan. He told me a knock knock joke.
Okay.
I think about it. So knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting.
Moo! But nostalgia, dude, it takes me to that moment to where I'm able to connect. But the fact that and where I go with this story is I just reconnected with my buddy from school after years just because life has taken us places. Yeah. And it really hurt that we didn't have that friendship before. Yeah. And now that we're able to reform our friendship, it's like that was the healing that I needed.
Yeah, I mean, things change and they kind of never go back to how things once were, you know? So, yeah, it hurts.
Man, 2025 is here. What are some of the things that you are really excited to accomplish this year?
Wow. I mean, I have so much more music to come, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And probably live shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can. The wheels are already turning in your brain, like what that looks like, man. Are you a control freak where you control every parts of it all, everything down to like what the what the carpet looks like, the rug that's gonna be underneath the drums?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm an OCD kind of guy,
dude. As you should be. It's your craft. It's your story. It's your baby, so to say. So I mean, whatever you have to do to make sure that you present it as best as you see fit, because you want the fans to really connect to the level that you wrote it. Be that obsessive person, man, because it's gonna be beautiful when it's here.
I mean, it's a blessing and a curse.
For sure. Well, can we give him a round of applause right here from our iHeartRadio Music Awards to in studio here with us at KTU, man. Daniel, you're a true gem, brother.
Thank you so much.
I love it.